This is one of the hardest songs to learn how to sing because it changes key so much. It was the second song we ever learned. The first song we ever learned was Scarlet Purple Road, but this was the second song we ever learned when I was a kid. I was about 4 or 5 years old. My mom was teaching it to me. Our Savior was praying one day in the garden. He knew that he must soon give up his life. He knew that he must go on Calvary. I tell you, my friends, he paid a great price. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior hung dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, oh my God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine. The soldiers led Jesus through the judgment hall. He suffered and bled for one and for all. They crowned his head and spit in his face. There were no one to take his place. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior was dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine. So tired and so weary, but he couldn't lay down. He carried his cross so heavy he fell to the ground. Oh sinners, repent and give up your pride. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior died. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior was dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine. I used to love to hear my mom sing that song. And when she was in church, I always requested that she sing it growing up. And she wouldn't let me have to sing that. My prayer tonight is my mom gets back where she needs to be with the Lord. I've not been getting a lot of sleep lately. Been working a lot, not been getting a lot of sleep. Waking up all through the night. Been having some dreams about my mom. And I told her last night that I would never tell her why, but she really needs to get in church. You know, time is drawing near for each and every one of us. We have no promise of tomorrow. But God came to save us tonight. And if you've backslid on God, it's the same God that will do it today. You know, at any given point in time, he could have stopped it. He could have stopped the crowds. He could have hushed the mouths. He could have stopped the soldiers. He could have stopped the beatings. He could even have stopped them nailing him on that tree. But he done it for you and I tonight, so that we might have that newness of life. He said he come not to destroy, but he come to save that which was lost. Hebrews 9:28 says, so Christ was offered to bear the sins of many, and unto them that look for him shall appear the second time without sin unto salvation. Hebrews 9:28. Do you need that newness of life today? Do you need that change in your life? Today is your opportunity. You may never have this opportunity again. I'm going to do that song one last time, and if anybody needs prayer tonight, I encourage you to pray wherever you may be. Our Savior was praying one day in the garden. He knew that he must soon give up his life. He knew he must go on Calvary. I tell you, my friends, he paid a great price. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior was dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine. The soldiers led Jesus through the judgment hall. He suffered and bled for one and for all. They crowned his head and spit in his face. There were no one to take his place. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior was dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine. So tired and so weary, but he couldn't lay down. He still carried his cross until he fell to the ground. Oh, sinners, repent and give up your pride. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior died. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior was dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine. You done it for you and I tonight. Won't you come and give your heart to the Lord tonight? 6 hours on the cross, our Savior was dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine. So tired and so weary, but he couldn't lay down. He still carried his cross until he fell to the ground. Oh, sinners, repent and give up your pride. 6 hours on the cross, he hung there and died. 6 hours on the cross, our Savior hung dying. 6 hours on the cross, oh what a sad time. My God, why am I forsaken? 6 hours on the cross, your Savior and mine.